Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Latoya and I would love to have you be a part of my ever-growing band of misfit toys. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my next installment of my foundation series, and we're going to be taking a look at the new system by Pat McGrath. There are 5 products in her range. There is a primer, a foundation, setting powder, and 2 brushes. So if you would like to see these products on me, then please keep watching. Are you following me on Twitter and Instagram? If not, you should, because you get frequent real life updates on what I'm up to, what products I've purchased, what products I am trying at the moment before the video comes out, just a little bit of a sneak peek, as well as what I am interested in looking at next. And you could also take my polls to pick between which product you would like to see first, as well as leaving comments here, of course. So yeah, let's get into this video. So come along, join my tribe. It's a good time over here at the Latoya Show. Pat McGrath released her first foundation. It's actually in an entire system. It comes with 5 pieces. There is a primer, a foundation, a loose setting powder, and 2 brushes. She calls it the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection the System Everything Kit. Wow, that is a mouthful. So as I said, it comes with 5 products. I'm going to show you. The packaging is really nice. It's a heavy matte finish cardboard with the gold embossed writing on top, which is really pretty. For the entire system, it costs $250, so it gave a bit of a discount. If you were to buy everything individually, it would come up to be, I think it would be about $40 more or something like that. I also got a discount. I don't recall why. I think it was like 10% off. It was free shipping, so that basically covered the tax. This launch was a mess. I ordered the items on launch day and it took almost 3 weeks for them to get to me. I got an email saying my apologies with a little discount code as to why I hadn't gotten the products yet, and I was just like, this is not good. This is literally not good. I know she is still a smaller brand, but she's been in the industry for quite some time, so I expected a lot more and I expected better, if I'm to be honest. In the interest of saving time, I did my eye makeup really quick. Actually, my lashes are still drying. I'm not going to do my eyebrows because I always do that step last. Well, in the past year or so. And yeah, let's get into it. So let's start off with the primer. It's the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer, 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce. That is the box. Super pretty. That is a close-up of the primer bottle. I think it's it feels cheap. It feels cheap, and a reason why is because of this paper that they have around it where it tells you about the packaging. So can you see that? It kind of looks like it was just slapped on there. This is also very light, which is not a bad thing because it is good for traveling, but for the price, I'm thinking people might expect it to be more luxe. I'm actually going to compare it with the Sisley primer that I just got, which I haven't tried yet. These are the 2 primers side by side. This is the Sisley, this is the Pat McGrath. The Sisley has more weight to it and it feels like it's made out of a better material, even though it's still plastic and still on the cheap feeling side, if you will. But yeah, this just, I don't know. This doesn't specifically do it for me. However, the upside is that it is light, so it's easy to travel with. It comes with a pump, which is really nice. I'm going to take this, and it says to put it in the center of your face with your fingers and move out. That's the consistency. It's pretty thick. It has a scent to it. I don't know if it's like rose scented. Apparently this is skincare in with priming. So I'm gonna work with my face and work my way out. My face is of course prepped with my skincare. This just feels like moisturizer, honestly speaking. It feels like a really nice moisturizer. I don't know. I like the smell. The smell is really, really nice. Now that our face is primed, we could go in with the next step, which is the foundation. I watched one review, or a part of a review, where someone was saying that this looks like a cigarette box, and I can attest to that because I was a smoker. It opens like that. I like the packaging. It's really nice. There's details all over the packaging. Here are her initials. Up here on the side you have how to use it, and on the back are all of the ingredients and where it was made, etc. Oh no, on the bottom is where it was made, and it is a 12-month shelf life. For the primer, it is the same 12 months. This is the bottle. This bottle feels like it's worth $68. It's really nice and heavy. It is a frosted glass. How gorgeous is that bottle? So a little cap here, again a pump. This foundation has 5 different categories, or 5 different shade ranges. There is light, medium, medium deep, and deep. There are 36 shades in the line. I have the shade medium deep 26, and I'm going to pump it out. I'm not sure if this was my shade. It was really hard to figure it out online, but I wanted to get it as soon as it came out. It says to shake it first, so I'm going to do that. Maybe I should have kept the lid on, because I don't want it to get all over the place. But what's done is done. It is super liquidy. That is 1 pump. I'm just going to dot this on this side of my face. And then we're going to go in with the brush that comes with it. It's supposed to be a medium coverage. I personally like full coverage, but she is a working makeup artist, so I can understand that. This is the packaging for the brush. It's really nice, but I think it's a little bit excessive. A lot of it. This brush is super tiny. It is super light. Again, if you're a working makeup artist, I suppose this is a good thing, but it doesn't feel like it's worth the price. I don't have the, as I said, I bought the set, so I don't know the individual prices, but I think it's in the $60 range. So I don't generally use brushes for my foundation either. However, there's a first time for everything. We're gonna go in with this brush. I don't know about this color either. That is 1 pump done, and that is without. What are we thinking? It looks like it may be a good match, actually. I was a little bit concerned that it was going to be a little bit on the red side, but I'm liking it, and this brush is not leaving brushed strokes so far as I can see. It's not covering the most, but it is a very liquidy formula, so I'm sure that I'm gonna have to build this up a lot. I don't know if it having just a little bit more than the standard amount for a foundation will help with the amount that I will need to get the coverage that I prefer, but we will see. I'm gonna put 2 more pumps on the back of my hand. I don't know, 2 more might be a little bit much. You know what? I like the consistency of this. Even though it's really liquidy, the consistency is good because it's easier to move around. I was thinking of doing one side with a beauty blender, but I'm just going to put this brush to use because I've got it, so why not? So that is about 2.5 pumps of foundation on. I also brought it down my neck to make sure that everything is blended. And straight on. That is looking pretty good so far. The finish is kind of like a natural finish, I would say. It's a little bit luminous, not too much, not nearly as much as the Anastasia foundation, which is a luminous foundation anyways, by the name, of course, so that is to be expected. And yeah, I'm just gonna apply this to the rest of my face. Instead of putting a whole bunch of pumps on at one time, I think it's probably best to put one and then layer and layer and layer that way as needed, because I'm having a little bit of a difficulty with this. It looks orange in front of me, but in the camera it looks like the right color. I don't know. Okay, as of right now, this is how the foundation is looking. It feels really nice on the face. I think it looks really good. Let's look at the match. It looks like it is a pretty good match. Once I have my concealer on and everything like that, it will make everything work, I'm sure. I'm gonna put on my concealer and my under eye setting powder off camera, and then I'll be back to do the third step, which is the loose setting powder. I went a little bit crazy with my concealer. It is quite light, or it looks like, maybe it's lighting. I'm gonna go in with the setting powder now. This is the brush. It comes in the same type of packaging as the last brush, of course. It's the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection powder brush. I believe that these brushes are synthetic. I don't like the feel of this powder brush too much, and I was uncertain about the foundation brush, but I do like that. So this is the powder brush. It is light as well. It's not quite as short as the foundation brush. I guess there is a reason for that. And now let's look at the powder. The powder is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Setting Powder. Same type of packaging, amazing detail. That is very much appreciated. That's the powder right there. Also, that's what it looks like. It's a little bit on the orange side. I'm a little bit afraid because I kind of had an issue. No, I had an issue with the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose setting powder. It was just too orangey, ready, and way too dark, and this one is making me nervous. It is in the shade Medium Deep 4. So when you buy the system, according to what shade you buy is what powder you're going to get. So yeah, it is nicely secured with paper on top of here. I made a bit of a mess getting that off because there was a lot of powder in the actual top when I opened it. Ooh, so that is the color of the powder. I'm concerned. I'm gonna swatch it because I have somewhere to go. I'm not trying to. That is this powder swatched. What do we think? Should I take the chance? It kind of is like, I don't know, maybe my hand is a little bit moist. Okay, what does it say to do for this powder? Let me look on her website. All right, I just looked at the website and it pretty much said just sweep it across your face. So I'm just going to tap a little bit. You see, that's a lot of it, but I'm going to tap it into the lid. Look how dark that looks. Oh boy, this is going to be another situation. Oh, what do we think? Is it on the dark side? Maybe. Let's see. We're going all in here, guys. My concealer is on the light side, so maybe that's what the situation is. Holy fudge. Do you see that line here? What is that? What's going on? Oh, God. Okay, I'm looking at my... No, this is... This is not it. Why? Well, what... This is like, I don't understand. I'm gonna use the brush, but I'm gonna go to my trusty powder, Make It Forever, to kind of get something back here. I don't know how that's gonna work. Do you see that patch there? Oh my god. I'm going to be right back to try to fix this a little bit. I'm back. I finished up my face. I put on bronzer, blush, highlighter, lipstick, of course. And I'm not sure if the powder was a problem or if it was just that my face was still wet with the foundation. But I do think that it's too dark, so I went in with another powder. I will of course leave all of the products that I used down below in the description bar. As of right now, my face feels really good. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing any makeup, which I love. The coverage on the foundation, shall we zoom in? I think we shall. This is the foundation up close. What do you guys think? I think it is pretty good coverage. It is a really good color, and I like the finish so far. I had to zoom this back out just a bit. That is how the foundation is looking so far. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything, as I said. I am liking the finish. Hopefully that will hold up, because I did use the primer that came with the system, and it seemed to be a really moisturizing and hydrating primer, and I generally use a primer that like covers my pores and mattifies, definitely mattifies. And it's hot out in New York today. It's currently 80 degrees outside, so I'm not sure how this is going to fare, but we will see. I'm going to be doing a time check because of course I'm going to be doing a wear test, and I'm going to try to go as long as I did with the last foundation, which was somewhere between around 6 hours. So I'm going for 4 to 6 hours. Hopefully I could go for even longer, and I'm not going to touch up or anything like that if I can help it, and I will let you know as I go. I'm probably going to do 2 check-ins. Right now it is 2:53, and that would make my first check-in 6 o'clock, and then another one at like 9 or 10. So I will see you then. I am back. This is my second check-in. Hopefully, if not, it's my only check-in. I tried checking in when I was at IKEA earlier. That was around 6 o'clock. I had my smaller camera. It had a full battery, but no memory card. So I had to use my phone. So if you see that, then that will be the first one. If not, then this will be the only one. It is now 9:46. So that is almost 7 hours of wear. And I have done a ton since I filmed the video. I went to IKEA all the way in Jersey. I'm in New York. I went to BJ's, Michael's, and I am finally home. It's been exhausting. So it has been around 80 degrees out, but I've been inside most of the time. But I've been doing a lot of like walking around and stuff like that. And I'm going to zoom you in to see what the makeup is looking like. But from here, you can see there is a lot of oil going on. I did not do any type of touch-ups. Do you see how it's looking there? There is a lot of oil here and a lot of oil here. I'm not exactly an oil slick, however, it is a good amount of oil. It's even coming like onto my cheeks, if you can see right here, which is not necessarily where I would get it, but I didn't expect anything less from this, to be honest. None of the foundation has worn off or broken up or really settled anywhere, which is good. I am liking the color and how it feels. It doesn't feel uncomfortable or anything like that. I'm gonna zoom you back out because I don't want to be this close to my face. Okay, so yeah. Thoughts on the foundation. It's nice. I like the color. I didn't think, I look crazy as hell. I didn't think that the color was gonna work because it looked a little bit orange reddy. What the hell just happened there? It looked a little bit orangey red, so I was a little bit concerned with that. The powder, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try that on a different day where I'm not out and about because I don't want to be out here looking crazy in these streets, you know what I mean? The primer, however, is a literal no-go for me. That is just not gonna work if you have oily skin or combination oily skin, anything other than like just plain dry or normal skin. It's just a moisturizer, and an expensive moisturizer that I don't even know what benefits it necessarily has. I'm gonna try this foundation again with my regular primers to see how it wears then. And for the powder, I don't know. I would have to send back the entire system because the powder, I'm not sure if it works for me. Like I said, I'm gonna try it again. If it doesn't work for me, then I'm gonna have to return everything and buy separately. I'm not even sure. I'm gonna go into store and swatch because the Sephora in the city I know has the foundations. I don't think it has anything else. And see, the foundation is nice. Is it revolutionary? Is it anything special? Not necessarily to me, but this is only a first impression, so we will see. Anyways, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Share this video, share my channel so that we can grow over here, and hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload my next video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.